guess it's been quite some time since I've done that for you. This isn't a new game by any means, but it is one that I love dearly. Shadow of the Colossus, Special Edition. This is one of my most favorite games of all time. It is just such a special game, and I don't think there's really anything else quite like it. This game captures such a sense of scale, sort of loneliness and exploration, in a way I've never really felt in other games. Just feeling how large the world is that the game takes place, while also being so simultaneously uninhabited and lonesome. It's also such a unique game in the sense that there's basically almost no dialogue, and all of the gameplay is exploring or fighting boss battles. And all of the Colossi are so unique and mystical in their own ways. For me, what I enjoy the most is the world building and the sort of mythos of the game, the lore, as it were. The creator of the game, Fumito Ueda, is just such a master at creating these game worlds that feel so old, ancient, and like they have a grand history of their own. Going into Shadow of the Colossus, all you know is your main character, Wander. He's trying to bring back this girl to life that he loves. And he goes to this shrine and is instructed to defeat the 16 Colossus, instructed by this entity, Dorman. And thus he sets out to do that. All the while, there is a group trying to stop him, as the land in the game is forbidden. Not much else truly gets explained or revealed, and it's very up to the player to infer and decide what they will about the world. All the ancient ruined architecture, the small clues given. It feels like a world with just so much story, and I don't know, I just love a game that really makes me think about the world. I feel that a lot in like Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, as the player being in this giant world and not having everything necessarily entirely spelled out for me, and having to wander about and gain my own answers. Enough chit-chatting about the game. Let's take a look inside. Experience the acclaimed and beloved Shadow of the Colossus. Explore forbidden lands on a quest to bring your love back to life. Conquer towering creatures, each presenting a unique challenge to overcome. Rebuilt PlayStation 4 system. I believe the game has also been remastered for the PS3 in like an Ico Shadow of the Colossus dual set. Quite the testament to how special this game is and how it's just so loved. In-game digital extras, ancient bow, cloak of fate, spotted steed, aggro skin, a couple of cosmetics, special edition contents, steelbook with game disc, artist postcards, printed manual, 2 custom themes, Colossi avatar set, world map, Colossi stickers. It's hard to see, but there's sort of a faint embossed design. An image of the first Colossus you fight. I think my favorite Colossus, also because I thought it was the most difficult, was the flying Colossus. In a way, it reminds me of that level from Super Mario Sunshine with the sandbird. So here it just shows the little cosmetic downloadables. I remember always going after the lizards in the game. Every time I saw one, I would just stop whatever I was doing and try to get it. It's been a few years, I can't remember. Do they boost your stamina or your health? That and the fruit, can't remember which one does what. I think the lizards are stamina. Here are stickers of all of the Colossus. I'm pretty sure they don't have names in-game. I think people might have given them fan names, but I'm pretty sure they don't have in-game ones. The one Colossus that's kind of like, it's like the smaller one, I think it's kind of almost like a jaguar or a cat. That one was tough too, just because it was so much smaller and faster. I really appreciate how the game is almost like a puzzle game as well. You have to approach each Colossus very differently and figure out the mechanic in which to defeat them. I also think it's so interesting how some are non-violent and aren't threatened by you. Kind of makes you think more about them, the peaceful ones, or just, how long the Colossus have existed, gone undisturbed. I mean, they're covered in moss. It's clearly been a very long time since anyone was in that forbidden land. One of the artist postcards. The second one. I wish they would feature some of the other Colossus. My favorite Colossi design. I believe it's the fourth boss. I don't know if others see it, but to me it reminds me of like an alpaca or a llama. That's when you have to hide in the kind of little hill dugouts and climb up on the little like dangly sides by its head. Here's the map. Very cute. I wish it showed the locations where each Colossi is. You can see that crazy long bridge that you come in on. Really starts the game out with that sense of scale. The bridge just goes on and on and on. And you see just how tall it is as well. The manual. Remember when all games came with manuals? Feels like ages ago. Now all you get is your disc. Contents. Intro. Controls. Walking and running. Crouching and evading. Swimming. Jumping. Climbing. Whistling. Mounting and dismounting, riding, stance, changing weapons, using the sword, stabbing and strength meter, using the bow, fruits, lizards, map. As I read through the contents, I also remember another thing I enjoyed about the game is your character feels very weighty. Like I feel like there's a good sense of physics in the game. You know, even though you kind of just ragdoll around. Always funny when you're holding on with one arm and then the Colossus moves around and you're just flailing about. Well, in reality, your arm would probably just dislocate. Intro. In an undisturbed land, protected by a bridge of unimaginable design, and a temple of untold fear, a legendary myth of colossal beings exists. Miles of peaceful land play host to these creatures resembling mountains, both in size and intimidation. As these colossi roam the unbound land freely and peacefully, it is said that within each colossus lies a secret to an unimaginable power of bringing the dead back to life. Screenshots from the game. Wander and Mono, I believe the girl's name is. I was right. The lizards you consume for stamina, and the fruits increase your health. when Wander holds up the ancient sword and gets the new pinpointed location of the next Colossi. It was so fun the first time I played the game. The anticipation of, oh, where's the next one going to be? What kind of terrain is it going to be? The map shows your journeys, past and present. I love that it's such a stunningly minimal game. Incredibly minimal in terms of, I guess, not design, but just what's there. There's not a million functions, a million weapons, and yet it's just so well crafted and executed so perfectly. I don't know, I just love games that can really set a tone and really make you wonder and think and just set a mood. And even as an adult, the game can still inspire awe in me, and that almost childlike feeling of excitement, if you know what I mean. Here's the steel book. You know, I'm not quite sure what the back signifies, but it's been a minute, so I don't really remember if there's numericals in the game. The disc. A shot of the Colossi falling down. A nice little collector's edition. It's always just nice to have a prettier version of a game. I really love remasters. I'm not necessarily huge on remakes for games, but never hurts to upscale the graphics to make it a little more enjoyable, or the controls. What I think is so neat about Fumito Ueda's games is they almost all kind of link into each other a little bit. Or at least Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. Not to spoil the game if you haven't played it, but I'm sure many of you have. The end of Shadow of the Colossus kind of denotes that it's a prequel to Ico, which I think is so interesting. I believe it's not canonically said, but I think Fumito Ueda has said that he at least believes it to be a prequel. I'd have to play The Last Guardian again to see if there's any links in between, but at least stylistically, the games are all very similar and look very beautiful together. The muted palettes, all these grand, fantastical pieces of architecture, and the concept of exploring a long, forgotten world. Not the most exciting special edition, but I hope you enjoyed opening it with me, feeling some nostalgia, or perhaps learning about a game you didn't know about. I love talking about interesting manga and games with you. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day or evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.